Good morning. I'm on the Upper Newtownards Road and I'm standing just outside Dundonald Cemetery. You'll notice just on the wee green plaque there on the office, side of the office, that it's a Commonwealth War Grave cemetery. Lots and lots of war graves scattered around throughout the cemetery. And in fact, there's a massive big war memorial dominating the central pathway here, and I think you can just see it. There's 76 Commonwealth burials that are associated with the First World War. First World War war graves. There's 76 of those guys who were killed in the 1914-18 First World War, and there's 88 Second World War war graves. Yes, there's a First World War grave. Lance Corporal R. Quinn, Royal Irish Rifles, killed September 1917, aged 40. William Ernest Norman Maxwell, Flying Officer, RAF, killed in active service 23rd January 1943, aged 27. And here's another headstone commemorating William G. Curry, 2nd Lieutenant, 13th Cheshire Regiment, killed in action in Messines, Flanders, 7th of June 1917, aged 23. Curry family grave, and their son, 23. And this is another war grave, and this is Pilot Officer R.C. Sterling, Observer, Royal Air Force, died July 1940, aged 22. And this is the Stuart Sterling family grave, and he was one member of that family. And this is another very interesting family grave, the Gibson grave, erected by William Gibson in remembrance of his brother Isaac Gibson, RN. Chief Engine Room Artificer and Admiralty Diver who was lost with HMS submarine K-17 while serving with the Grand Fleet, January 1918. So he was a submariner, or submariner. And this is the McGee family grave. And I'm just looking into the centre of it here. Also his youngest son, Alexander, late 8th Battalion Royal Irish Rifles, who died November 1915 from wounds received in action, aged 21, was interred in Mallet, France. Also his second son, Malcolm McCracken Jr., 6th Canadian Garrison Regiment, died December 1918, aged 31, was interred in Military Cemetery, Halifax, Nova Scotia. And a lot of boys emigrated from Northern Ireland and went to Canada. And then, once the World War I broke out, they joined up and they came and they fought in the First World War, and many of them were killed. And this is an example. And I've reached the high point of the cemetery here. This is the cross of sacrifice which dominates the central avenue here. It's of grey limestone. It's a war memorial. Obviously it's 5 metres tall. It's embedded with a large bronze Excalibur sword on this side and on the other side, I believe, forming a cross shape at the top. The cross of sacrifice is, and there's a plaque, and it says, well, it's not a plaque, but it's carved into the concrete. Cross of sacrifice is one in design and intention with those that have been set up in France and Belgium and other places around the world where our dead of the Great War are laid to rest. Their name liveth forever.